Hello everyone, so today we are going to make lemon sponge cake, the eggless one with a eggless lemon curd. Now both these recipes are very simple. In basically the method what we are going to use is all in one method. So all the ingredients we are going to mix together and then we are going to put it for baking. So let's begin.
Ingredients used are refined flour, baking powder, baking soda, milk, vinegar, powder sugar, oil, lemon essence, lime, water, lemon curd, icing sugar for dredging, and sugar syrup. First we're going to grease the tin and we're going to line it with the GP paper, that is the grease proof paper. We also call it as a butter paper. I have cut the strips for the sides. Because of the fat, what happens, it becomes easier for me to stick the GP paper. Remove the excess and then the base. Then I'm going to start with the sponge. First I'm going to take milk. In that I'm going to put more vinegar. The milk was slightly warm, so what has happened, the milk has curdled a bit. Now just mix all this together and keep it on the side. Now I'm going to mix all my dry ingredients. So I'm going to start first with the refined flour, then baking powder, baking soda, and I'm going to mix this properly with the help of the whisk. I have sieved that, okay, and now I'm going to put my powdered sugar, and again I'm going to mix this properly. Make sure there are no lumps. If you keep powdered sugar for a longer time outside, there are chances that it forms lumps, so just make sure you mix it properly. Now here, when I had mixed the refined flour with baking powder and baking soda, I made sure I sieve it after that. It's very important of sieving it after adding the raising agent inside it, otherwise there would be concentrated at certain place. I'm going to add the curdled mixture here of my milk, then oil. All my liquid ingredients I'm going to put inside here, and lemon essence, lemon juice, okay. Now here I haven't added lemon rind, but if you wish to, you can also add lemon rind. It gives a really nice flavor to the sponge, okay. Just grate the rind and just put it inside here. If you think that the flavor is less, you can add a little more essence or lemon juice, and then 4 tablespoons of water to adjust the consistency of the sponge. Mix it. Do not over mix anything. Over mixing is going to make the product flat, okay, the sponge flat, so make sure you are not over mixing it. We had already lined this tin. I'm just going to put the mixture, the batter, in this tin, and this will go for baking. Scrape everything from the sides, do not waste anything, and after scraping, make sure you mix it properly also along with the batter. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. and after that you just remove after 5 minutes. Okay, now this has cooled down, so I have removed it. Remove the GP paper. Do not demold it when it is very hot, the chances it will break, so be careful. Remove the GP paper. And now I'm going to mark it in between. Okay, just a mark, and then just keep moving your knife inside it, and exactly half I'm going to cut it. Now because I am going to make it in just two sizes, like two layers, that's the reason I have cut it into half. This is sugar syrup. Okay, uh, if you want to, you can cut it into three layers also, but that here we are only making in two layers, because lemon curd is already very sweet, so it becomes too sweet otherwise. Now normally what happens is that we don't put this on sugar syrup on the other side of the cake, like how I'm putting now over here. We put it on the top part when you put it for the finish the cake, but here I'm going to garnish with the icing sugar, and it will get dissolved inside it. That's the reason I have put sugar syrup on this side of the cake. Now this is a lemon curd. I have already made this and kept. Okay, the video for the lemon curd is already there on the YouTube, so you can have a look at that. Spread the lemon curd evenly. Be careful, do not apply too much pressure with the palette knife. Mostly try to use the tip of your palette knife. It is easier to handle the tip of the palette knife, and do not apply too much pressure, because again what will happen is the sponge will come off. Okay, the crumbs will come off, and we don't want the crumbs to come off. So very lightly, just evenly spread everywhere. Once this is done, just take the other side, okay, and put it on top of this. So as I was telling you, normally we soak this part, okay, but because I am going to put icing sugar, I am not going to soak this part. Okay, I have the other side I had soaked. So take a icing sugar. This is just for garnishing. Okay, and cut it into 6 portions. And this is ready.